Okay, recording in progress. Okay, so hi guys, thanks for joining. Thanks for taking time. Like I said, this is going to be quick. This is going to be about 30 minutes, maybe less. But we did have some stuff to go over. I had my senior director meeting today, and so there are a couple things that I did want to talk about. Hang on, chapstick moment here. I'm addicted to chapstick, so if you ever see me doing this, I do it about 400 times a day. So let's start. So are we all excited for this month? Like, are we getting a resounding, oh my gosh, this month is amazing? So it is do I see Brittany here? There we go, I see you. This is our month to totally knock it out of the park. So we're like, our home office is expecting just enormous numbers, and for obvious reasons. The fact that we have the wrap deal just for customers alone is awesome. We have a great sale. It's just not named a sale. And so I know that there are people complaining that there's no sale. There is a sale. So it's last chance items, and they're also hidden under gift ideas. So you have to have people go into your website and search for those. However, we don't really like to promote sales because they don't do a lot for our brand, right? If people are just buying sales, it kind of dilutes what we have. We have a lot of really well-priced items. Sales, if they see something today and it's gone tomorrow, it happens, and that's how the last chance items work. So be sure that your downlines know exactly where to find the sale items. Know to try and sell our full price line. There's a lot more benefit to them when they're selling regular jewelry as opposed to discounted jewelry, as well as knowing that those will quickly be out of there, okay? Although there are some good things in there, right? I saw like the red breeze earrings are really pretty. But make sure, I think if there's one thing that I'm kind of learning throughout this process is that we as leaders really need to like make our touches, right? Our people, whether they're active, inactive, a leader on your team or whoever, everyone needs to hear from you. They like that recognition. They like that relationship. They like that camaraderie, that team, right? And this is what we're trying to do in this organization is really be a great team together. So make sure that you have reached out to every one of your downlines, including those that are inactive. This is one of those times, guys, where even if you are new, if people have taken a month or two off, this is very easy to get back into the business right now because of what we're offering. And remember, at $1,000, they're going to earn the next line at 70% off. And so just like in July, when everyone was all mad that they didn't earn the line at 70% off, well, listen, you've got the best month in the entire year to earn 70% off. So people want to buy right now. People are spending. So make sure that they're really aware that if they want that spring summer line at 70% off, they have to put in $1,000 this month. And just think about that. Imagine if everyone in your downline does at least $1,000, right? For group leaders, you need that. You need that because you need your 3, right? You need that $3,500. But with someone who has 5, 6, 7 plus people in their downline, that's a lot of money. So let's really make sure that we have conversations, even with the people that have been inactive for months, even the people that have walked away from the business, but yet they're still paying their website fee. Guys, have a conversation. Sometimes all that you need to do is just talk to them. What is your why today, right? What's going on? How can we help you? How can we work together to get you back on track? The worst they can say is no. It's like hosting a party, right? The worst they can say is no. So I just mentioned what's your why. And today it kind of dawned on me that my why has changed since I got here, right? I had goals when I started, I had goals in the middle of it, and I had goals when I got to senior director. And my goals since September have changed. So I posted in the group, and I want you guys to kind of see this because I think it's something that I'm going to utilize, and you guys can utilize in your VIP groups as the information is posted there. I'm going to take those like in a couple weeks, and I'm going to do like profiles. So maybe once a week, I'm going to put, Heather Coughlin up there with her picture, and this is her why with a quote. And then we're going to be able to take those and put those in our VIP groups and say, hey, look at Heather's why. And Heather, I'm making this up, I have a son that's going into private school and I need to afford that tuition. You can say in your VIP group, look, this is one of my teammates who is just looking for extra money to put her kid through private school or something like that. Is this something that's on your mind? If it is, let me help you, right? So I want to try and navigate that and give us other tools to try and start fueling this team and getting people to join again. We were fast and furious probably the last 4 months, and we're kind of at a standstill. And right now truly is a great time to join. So I really want to up the efforts with that. So talk to your team and please ask them to participate. And if you haven't participated, we as leaders need to participate in all the things, right? Anything that's posted in Sparkle and SAS, we lead the way. So let's make sure that we're posting, we're helping. People want to see these things, right? They want to see their leader doing it because then they're going to see you and they're going to do it. So we just need to be the front runners on all of that. I said check in. Okay, so I did a poll yesterday about party count and where we're at. I know that Danielle Calzone, our upline, used to have people just post their parties and all that, and I think it clutters a group, and so I really haven't done that. But from the looks of it, a lot of people just have a self-hosted party. So while we want self-hosted parties every single month, self-hosted parties will not sustain us in this business. So I, again, implore all of you to talk to your downlines. And if they just have a self-hosted party on the books, guys, this is like touchstone crystal death. And I know that sounds harsh, but in the long run, they're not going to be here if they're just running a self-hosted party. It's basically running your business from a catalog. And you can't keep asking the same people to purchase from the same catalog, if you think of it that way, right? It's not sustainable. And so we have to go back to basics, where the reason why this business moves forward and we develop and we grow is because we're hosting parties. And like I always say, everything begins and ends with a party. So if people are not hosting parties with an actual host outside of themselves, they're not meeting anyone. Right? You may meet someone through someone else just randomly if you're just in a self-hosted month, but is that person going to buy? Is that person going to host? Are you meeting more people? No, you're not. So really make sure that your downlines are very aware that they need to have hosts. And if they're having trouble, I'm having a booking blitz tomorrow at noon. So please let all of your downlines know that there's a booking blitz at noon tomorrow. I'm going to give a couple ideas, nothing crazy, like I'm not going to ask you to contact 500 people in 10 minutes or anything like that, but giving just different ideas. And so let's talk about those ideas. We have many options with parties, right? You can do in-home, you have open houses, you can have virtual parties on Zoom or Facebook Lives, and in our family call, if you've not watched it, please, Lord Jesus, watch it. As leaders, we need to watch these things because we need to pass this information down from us. There's a fifth option, which is a text party. So text parties are great in the month of November because they give us options for those people who are busy, those people who have hosted the last couple months, for those people who just don't want people in their house, or they can't pull something together on Facebook or Zoom, or they have a lot of friends that aren't on social. So we have an option, right? We also can do Messenger or whatever, but I'm going to post all of the text examples tomorrow that Amy Schindler gave in the family call. But it's definitely a really good resource that we have like an additional option. So if you or your downlines are in a situation where someone wants to cancel, hey, I've got a great option for you. Listen, this month is way too good to pass. We've got so much greatness going on with Double and with our exclusive wraps. You want this. I have an option for you. How do you feel about a text party, right? So there's another option there, but it is up to us when we get that text party. You're still host coaching. You are still interacting with people. And it's in that close of the sale that counts, because those are the people that you have to get to host the next time, right? So we have to somehow learn to create a relationship with people, even through text. So that's where the Amy app is really helpful, because you can follow up with these people post order and start a relationship with them, right? Strike up a conversation. So I'm going to talk more about that tomorrow in the booking blitz, but please make sure that all of your downlines have seen the family call from the other day. There's just so much good information. And I think one thing that Amy Schindler kept saying is it's so much easier to hear, like, and I'm going to go off the text party, but talking about a virtual party as a pop-up, right? I offered to 4 of my customers a holiday pop-up, and I had all 4 of them book. These are people who had a party last month, had a party a couple months ago, have been to all the same parties, and now they want one, and they're like, whatever, I just need to get to $600. That's 4 orders basically, right? So they just want a link. I want a link. I want a link. I want a link. And I'm just mailing catalogs, and we're going to just do a quick in and out. So with that, I am going to record myself. I said this on the org training. I'm going to record myself probably tomorrow, and I'm going to be able to share that with you guys. So if you need it, I'm going to just give my link to you, and you can share it with your downline. I'm not going to splatter it all over Sparkle and Sass, because I really want people to be conscious of how they're using it and when they're using it, because the bottom line is this business is all about customer service, right? It's about how we make relationships, how we're growing, how we take this meeting, right? I just met you place an order, how we take that to I'm watching your kid go through graduation and your daughter's pregnant, and like, this is how we're growing businesses, right, through that process. So we're gonna have to continue to have that relationship from the start to finish to be successful. So I'm going to talk about all that tomorrow, just about the benefits of talking about pop-ups versus parties, because I'm doing a lot of air quotes, because it's the word party is kind of threatening, right? People are like, but pop-up sounds different. It sounds kind of cute, right? So we will talk about that. And just a thing that you can ask your downlines if they're stuck. I think there's a lot of downlines that are stuck right now, is how are you connecting with your customers? I think there's a disconnect between having a customer who spends money and having a customer who spends money that you've created a relationship with. And how are they continuing to connect with that person? How are they going back to them and saying, oh my gosh, Donna, and I'm looking at you because you're right, you're the big picture on my screen. No pressure. Like, Donna, how do you like those ice bracelets that you got? I thought about you the other day when I was, setting up my display or something like that. Like, how are we taking that checkout beyond checkout, right? And I think the Amy app makes that really easy. But I think a lot of our people are totally unaware of the goodness of that product. So please reach out to your downlines and see where they are. See how they're connecting with their people. See how they're going from checkout and beyond, because I think people place a lot of orders and it's a thank you, and then then the first week of the month they're like, oh shit, hey, do you want to host a party? No, I don't want to host a party. I placed an order with you 2 weeks ago, and outside of a thank you, I don't know you. Bye. Right? That's kind of how it works, and I think we're missing the window of that connection.
No, I mean, I have connections that I've had for years and years and years. And I need to perfect it a little bit with the party thing, because I do open up one self-hosted after another self-hosted, but they're for somebody, but I'm not making it their party, because I'm throwing little orders that I have and adding it to their party for them.
And that's fine, Donna. Honestly, if that's what works for you, that's great. But I know that, like, there's many people in this organization that open one party and they sit on their VIP group and they just post and post and post and
No,
and they think that gets them orders, and it doesn't move the needle, right? Just because
like, I'll have somebody that will have had a party last month and then there's something else they want, or something, because I'm touching base constantly.
100%.
I think some people are afraid to reach out to people for feedback, fearing there's going to be negative.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, some people don't reach out and try to continue to connect.
Right.
Because they don't want to hear, they're like, no news is good news. Don't rock a boat, you know?
Right.
But I'm always continuing a relationship. Hey, did you notice these things are on sale?
Yep.
We can do
Yeah.
another party if you want. Otherwise, I can just take an order if you want.
Well, and you know what, you raise a really great point, because there are a lot of women that have just hosted with all of us. And now that there is a $50 wrap sale, and now that there's exclusive wraps for them, they're going to want this. And so this is your place to go out there and say, hey, do you want a link? Like, we could do a quick, okay, just an example. So one of my customers just hosted last month, and her sister hosted that month, and her daughter hosted that month. So three, all connected, hosted last month. The other daughter of the one woman was like, well, I want a party, but everyone just spent. And I said, okay, I get that. However, they've all purchased, and you've purchased in all of their parties, so it's kind of like they owe you one. I go, there's no shame in putting together just a link. They've all seen this. I don't need to go live. How do you feel about me just doing a messenger party? I'm going to post the link. I'm going to say it's your birthday month, and I'm going to just thank them for their orders and post what they purchased. And she goes, perfect. So I set that up yesterday. She has $500 in orders today. $500 in orders, 3 orders, that's it. And it's the same people. But my point is this is where you have the conversations. Like Donna said, the worst thing that can happen is they say no, but it's the holidays. We're in a different month. So there's different rules. So if you're operating on, very stringent rules as you're going through the entire year, they don't apply in November. That's why I'm saying I'm going to record myself. So if you or your downlines need a quick 20-minute spiel with the jewelry, and you can just give it to people with a link, even, great, because our goal in November is revenue. Our goal in November is knock out as much as possible. This isn't like we want to have parties in December, right? We want our November to move into December, but we want the bulk of it sitting in November, because December, guys, our cutoff is December 15th for shipping. Granted, we're going to be working the entire month, but if it's just for Christmas, we're really limited to about 15 days. Okay. Any questions about any of that? Anything fuzzy? Concerns? So, okay, let's talk really quickly. Last 10 minutes of this. I want to put together, because we've got that national, opportunity event next Thursday. Is it Thursday? It's Wednesday, on the 10th. My goal is, we were going to have a mega party. And so let's really quick say what a mega party is. It's us and our downlines inviting customers to this group, okay? And every consultant that has people on there has a self-hosted party open, and they're gonna share that link, and you're able to do giveaways however you want with people that buy. But we're gonna have, from any leader who participates is going to do a giveaway. We're going to have 5 people. I just need 5 leaders, 4, including myself. And I'm not going to do a live as far as showing the jewelry. We're going to have I'm going to start at Sunday, okay? Because I want to push people to join the opportunity event on Wednesday. So we're going to talk about on Sunday, I'm going to kick it off. I'm going to go live. I'm going to do posts. So during the week, it's going to be like, what's your favorite Thanksgiving recipe? How do you make your stuffing? It's going to be a lot of this interactive stuff all about Thanksgiving. And then we're going to sprinkle it with touchstone stuff. I'll take care of all the posts. I just need 4 leaders. And so I'm thinking Monday will be someone goes live to just talk about this business and why it works for them and what you love about it, what it brings to your family, to you, how things have changed since you joined. So that's Monday. So just think of these. The next day, I need someone to go live talking about a wrist party, demonstrate it, talk about the Sparkle Math as well as the wrap sale that's going on this month. Then on Wednesday, we're going to talk about double host dollars. What is double host dollars? What does it look like? This is a normal party at $600. This is a party, double host dollar month party, okay? Just talk about the benefits of hosting in the month. And I'm going to do, again, all the posts that day in regards to Thanksgiving stuff, wraps, you name it, I've got it. So I'm doing the bulk of this, okay? And then on the 11th, which is Thursday, I'm gonna need someone to go live talking about gift ideas. So any kind of pairings, talking about, anything red or green or whatever, holiday generated. So that's it. I just need 4 people to do that. And then Thursday's done. What we're gonna do is every night at 8 o'clock, that person that has that day calls a winner. And the winner is based on participation. So the more you see someone's, what's your favorite stuffing, right? Share your recipe on your green bean casserole or whatever, right? The more that the people talk that day, you just call a winner. And then I'm asking if you guys have anything to give away, that you give away a piece. Are we comfortable with that? This is going to help move the needle in sales. This is going to help your downlines. You're going to tell your downlines to get involved, invite their friends, and this is why, right? They're going to have us putting on a party and talking about Touchstone for them for free. So if you've got downlines that are not participating in this, like, it's beyond crazy. This is free for them. So I need someone for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
I do Monday.
Okay. Heather, you've got it. So you are going to go live and talk about your why. I'm going to tell you, give you like a range of times to go live. I know life happens, but I'm going to be scheduling my posts. So I'll just get in touch with you and give you an idea of a range of time, if that works.
Okay.
And then
is it going to be during the day or in the evening?
You can do it when it works.
Okay, because I mean, I'm at work during the day, so.
Okay, that's awesome. So what about like 6 Central Time? Does that work?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's say 6 p.m. and then later in the night, call a winner.
Okay.
Okay, and then I'm gonna get in the next day or two just exactly what you're gonna give away, if that works. Okay, and if for some reason you guys don't have stuff to give away, I have a stash of stuff I'm willing to help with.
I do.
Okay.
I have stuff.
We
I
all
can give
should
some.
with the business builder, with those things. I mean,
Right.
we all should.
No brainer. Okay, so who is available on the 9th to talk about a wrist party demonstration, talk about the benefits of your being us as consultants doing the best Sparkle math to help our customers, as well as what's going on with the wrap sale. Any takers? Please, I beg
I
you.
know, I'm so non-obligatory. My husband has infusions Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and my world can always turn upside down. So
Totally understood.
I hate to obligate. I hate to promise and not.
That's
deliver.
okay. That's okay. I am going to see if Rebecca can do the double host dollars. So that is Wednesday, and then
Jen
we're all,
can.
huh?
Jen can.
Oh, Jen can. Hi, Jen. You want to do the 9th, Jen? Does that work? Okay, perfect. Thank you. Jen.
When I'm reading the chat. I volunteered Jen.
Thank you. I love that. And then
What about Rebecca and the other Heather?
I have Rebecca on the 10th.
Rebecca
Snyder. Yeah, and then
Okay.
Heather can't. Heather just closed on a home and she's in the middle of moving.
Yeah, I didn't know how hectic hers was going to be. She's so good with like Sparkle math and stuff like that.
Right, totally. I need someone for gift ideas. So just showing some pieces, talking about them, all the wonderful things for the month. Anyone?
Thursday, I already have meetings at 5:30, 6:30, and a party at 7:30. So if there's any way someone else can do it, I would appreciate it.
Do you wanna switch with anyone? Like another day?
Amy, do you want to switch with
I mean-
me and I'll do that one?
It's a really busy week. Monday would work, but I don't want to throw Heather, you were gracious enough to volunteer, so.
I can do the gift ideas because I do that in my own party anyway. So.
Ooh, love it. Are you okay with that,
Thank
Jamie?
Yeah, that's fine.
Do you have a preferred time?
No, what time did you say?
She
For-
said 6. Does that anywhere around there?
I have to tutor until 6, so it's gonna be closer to 6:30 or 7 if that's possible.
That's fine. I'll watch my posts, okay?
Is
And then I've got,
everybody here pretty much central time?
yeah.
'Cause
We,
I know
we,
you
al-
all say
we
six,
always
six,
talk in
7,
terms,
7, and I'm like, is that 9, 10?
our organization always talks in central time, just to,
Okay, because I'm Eastern, so.
yeah,
okay,
home
I just wanted
office
to
is.
always add an hour.
We're central.
So
primarily.
can
I
I
am
just put,
too, Donna.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
can I just put 7 then?
Yeah, whatever time, Jamie. It doesn't matter. Whatever works for you. And even if it's like 9, like I don't care. Just
Okay.
let me know the time that works for you so I know to schedule
I'm
all
just
my
gonna,
other.
I'll just put 7. I'll just put 7 down.
Okay, that's awesome. And then I'll have Rebecca do the 10th. And I've got Heather on the 11th. And Heather, really, like, I know that you're not doing Sparkle math, but really talk about like the benefits of, the customer promo, like, show a necklace and a pair of earrings, and then you can get the bracelet half off, or, buy the bracelet and the earrings and get the necklace, however you want to do that, right?
What's my
And-
date again? The 11th.
The 11th.
Okay.
So let's just plan like 6 or 7, right?
6 o'clock Central would be perfect.
Perfect. That's great. Jen, what time works for you?
I don't have my work calendar in front of me, so I'll just say 6 is fine.
Okay,
I'll let you
anytime
know if
during
it
the night,
changes.
that's fine. That's totally fine. I'll keep my posts limited. But I think this is going to be great, guys, because people want to start shopping, and they don't, some people don't want to link, some people don't want to host or whatever. They want to place orders. It's time to place orders. So I'm going to really, when I go live and talk about the actual event, I'm going to talk about like, hey, you're our best customers, your past hosts, and we want to spoil you. Every single night we're going to be doing a giveaway. It's based on participation. So the more you're involved, the more you're going to get chances. And then when they place an order, they're going to get X amount of tickets. When they join the op event, take a selfie and post it in the group the next day, they will get an extra X amount of tickets. And then if they host a party, they're going to get X amount of tickets. And if they join our team, they're going to get 1,000,000 tickets, right? And then I'll do some big giveaway. I've got a bunch of stuff. If you guys need anything, you have to tell me, and I can give my stuff. So you just need to tell me if you don't have stuff. But I think this is a really great last minute thing. We could push people to the opportunity event. This is something that you're going to want to talk about in your VIP group, right? This is what's happening. And then you're going to want to share this with your downline. I'm going to go live tomorrow in Sparkle and Sass and tell everyone what's happening, put the link to the actual mega party and tell them what we're going to be doing. But remember, I can't force anyone to get there. So please have those conversations with your downlines and tell them the benefits. It's a free party with us doing all the work for them. This helps us, though. Remember that. This helps us. This helps you guys keep your leadership status. This helps you potentially sponsor. It helps your line get deeper. So it's a full on synergy. Okay. Any questions about that?
Yeah, I have a question.
Sure.
So do you have like an outline of what you're envisioning us talking about? Like for Monday, when I talk about my why, like that could lead into so many different things. So what do you want the focus to be?
So I would just, Jamie, honestly, just off the cuff, like, hey, I'm Jamie Smoody. This is where I was a year ago, right? And then this opportunity, I kind of came up against this opportunity, and this is where I am today, and this is what this business has brought for me. And, does it have to be full-time for you? No. I just knew that I was at a place in my life where I wanted something different. And you know what I'm saying? Just talk. People are
So,
going to like people
Not
are
talking
gonna
about
ask-
the kids or,
I wouldn't because I'll do that separate. I want this to be very benign. I want this to be personal, and I don't want us to come off like salesy and any of this. I just want us to show stuff and talk, right? So even if you see comments coming through, don't answer. I'll be on there. We'll all be on there. People will see it. We can respond later. However, it works. But it's more important that the lives happen versus you worried about like exactly what to say or what it leads into, right? We can later post, here's the kit, right? Here's the opportunity event. And I kind of want them to see you more so than offer anything, right? We're kind of trying to just plant seeds and we're trying to paint a picture, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Okay, but just easy.
Yep.
Like when I say go live, I'm talking like a couple minutes. Like let's not make a thing out of this. Like when you're going live, Heather, about gift ideas, have like 5 or 6 things, right? These are super popular. Talk about ice, talk about wraps, definitely talk about wraps, right? Some cute earrings, crystal aurora boreal, in and out like a robbery, bye, right? We want to talk about just a couple things. That makes sense? Any other questions? And then Jen, wrist party, you got stuff. Your favorite, crystal aurora boreal, when it comes to anything like CAB, guys. CAB. It's huge for the holidays, especially. So a lot of reds, a lot of navies, a lot of blacks, a lot of greens, all of the holiday colors.
Can I
Okay,
ask
like the
a
shooting
question?
star earrings, shooting star necklace, if you have them, show them. People are gonna buy those right now, especially. Okay, but I think this is gonna help everyone. So if you have any questions from now until tomorrow, let me know. I'm gonna post like a summary in the leader chat, and I'm going to post the recording there as well and ask if anyone else wants to get involved. Okay. Thank you all for making time for me tonight. Remember, have the conversations with your downlines. When you're not touching, hugging virtually, cheering them on, they feel forgotten. And I've learned that. So they need you, right? And I'm here too. If you need me to meet with them or have a phone call with you, I'm here the whole way, okay? All right, guys. Have a great night. Thanks for
Emily.
making time. Bye.
Right.